her bell and going just as strong as she did 50 years ago. It's the little engine that could, and for half a century, she continues to show her beauty and her strength. 50 years ago, this steam locomotive was driven into the tracks of Calico Square, making it the nation's first theme park line. And today, it's a celebration of that historic day.
Today, we create new memories as we observe the golden anniversary of this historic rail line.
Several representatives of local and state officials, as well as many railroad enthusiasts, were on hand to commemorate the ceremony. And the ceremony wouldn't be much of a celebration without the presence of the Knott family. Their attendance makes the anniversary much more extraordinary.
It's a very special event because they're here with us, and their name is on this park, and they have a huge place in their heart for Knott's Berry Farm. Most of the children grew up here, as well as were very, very active in building this park and carrying on the dream that Walter and Cordelia had by starting Knott's Berry Farm.
And with the bigger heart is Stephen Knott, a third-generation grandson who still remembers the grand opening ceremony half a century ago.
I happened to be here in 1952 when we had the celebration to recognize the narrow gauge railroad.
Okay, so you were here 50 years ago when it came in?
I was a young kid and my job was a sweeper here.
And today, Knott is sweeping more memories as he helped drive another spike into the tracks.
I love history, I love the Old West, and to think about a train that made in the early 1880s that is still running today and maintaining the history is very enjoyable to me.
And it's also enjoyable for those riding a real authentic steamed engine, especially for Boynton Park Mayor Patsy Marshall, who had great memories of riding the rails during her 17 years of work at the theme park.
The railroad was the first attraction that I took my twin infants on when I came to Boynton Park in the early 70s.
That's wonderful.
So they're 29 today, so it tells you how long ago that was.
Yeah, so, wow, so this is an important part of history for you too.
Yeah, so we congratulate Knott's Berry Farm, of course, on the event, and also thank them for keeping it operating all this half century.
In 1940, Walter Knott brought the Old West to life, but it wasn't until 1952 when he brought the steamed engine to town and completed the picture. The train used to run the rails of Denver and Rio Grande in Colorado. Now it runs a half-mile journey through Knott's Berry Farm, sharing the heritage of the Old West with guests.
Walter Knott 50 years ago made a significant contribution to history by bringing a narrow gauge steam engine into a theme park, and as of today it's still the only fully operating narrow gauge steam engine that is operating inside of a theme park, and it's a special anniversary for us as it commemorates the heritage of what Knott's Berry Farm really is.
Believe it or not, this little steamed engine is over 100 years old, and it will remain a part of Knott's Berry Farm for many more years to come. For Orange County Today, I'm Cindy Cha.